Welcome back to the Ultimate Trader Workshop. In this video, we're going to keep on rolling with that hidden setup series and that area of interest. In this video, we're going to be talking about the big, giant, amazing SPY, which a lot of people are always interested in because it kind of gauges how the market is doing overall with the 500 companies that encompass it. We're going to talk about what happened recently, how we arrived where we are, and what we can expect next technically and harmonically. So we're going to have a couple of projections in here to kind of gauge like what should happen next. Reminder, this is not to be construed as trading or financial advice. As always, consult with a professional financial advisor of your choice before putting your capital at risk in these very volatile markets. With that being said, please hit the like button and share this video, as I'm sure it's gonna be a lot of packed information in here that could help a lot of traders. Okay, enough of that housekeeping stuff. Let's get right into it. We are going to be dealing with, of course, it's you guys are used to seeing me plot out the market, so that's what's showing you when your reticular is trained. You look at the market and you see what's happening, okay? So we are going to talk about something that's after the fact, so it doesn't look like I'm some type of prediction expert. That's not the case. Right here in front of you, we'll go ahead and fast forward it. There's an advanced Gartley pattern. I'll quickly go through the rules of engagement and validate it for you, because this is to help you start identifying these advanced patterns, especially more powerful ones like Gartley. So looking at the impulse here, swing low to swing high, and seeing was this valid, okay? Swing low to swing high, or X to A leg, okay? The retracement in this case, okay, for the Gartley pattern. Stipulate. These are the rules of engagement. I mean, they can't be broken, okay? So X to A, B leg is valid. We are running through the requirements for the Gartley pattern again. Stipulate the requirement. B leg is valid as long as you touch the 618, but you cannot touch the 786. You see, I brought them both on. 786 is not being touched. This does not invalidate Gartley and send it into butterfly. Gartley is still valid. C up here is good. It just must be a 608 retracement of A to B. I'll do it. We already know. We can see how steep that is. That's about 80% back up. But we'll do it just for the sake of the video. And we see there's a 786 back up. You really only need 618 back up to validate C. Okay, so we got our X to A impulse, we got a valid B leg, we got a valid C leg, and then we coming down here to what is called the potential reversal zone, the PRZ, to validate the D leg. Now, this one isn't a 222 3-star Gartley, like the best of the best. This is what I would call a variant. It's kind of off in so many areas, but it still worked in reactive because that's what Gartley has the potential to do. So PRZ, I already have the 786 on here, okay, of X to A. That's rule number one. Rule number two is A to B extension, 127 extension of A to B. You guys should start remembering these at this point, okay? So you see, even though we can't rely on the 786, the 127 extension of A to B came through perfectly. The last thing we would be looking for is an A to B is equal to CD pattern. There's really no reason to do it because it's going to be sucked up too high. This would basically be saying, okay, this one was good. You got your reaction off this Gartley pattern off the 127 extension of A to B. So we'll put him on here, and then we're going to start moving forward because, like I said, I wanted to talk about where we came from, how we got to where we are, and what to expect after. So I'm going to clean up a little bit. It's probably going to be a short video, but that right there should have been enough to help you guys say, wow, the market does move harmonically, whether you like it, hate it, understand it or not. The market continues to do this over and over and over. Look at this set. I just want to segue for a second. This powerful set of distribution that went down to fill the pattern, then resulting in a 3-bar reversal. I wasn't even really going to get into that, but it still happened. Bearish engulfing candle, doji, trigger, and entry. So that would have been a late entry off someone who wanted to wait for it, but they could have went off this anytime as early as back as November 20th. That's when this thing happened and took off. A lot of people didn't know. There was a lot of skepticism about what was happening with SPY and the market, but lo and behold, on November 20th, this thing has taken off. We're coming towards December 20th. It's been a month already, and that's what happened. Now, all that good stuff out the way, let's talk about, again, we know how we got here. We got here from the result of this bullish Gartley pattern. Powerful, boy. Woo, look at that. And no, I wasn't involved. I missed it. Okay. we're going to come close. We're going to zoom in real close to almost real current time action. So then we can start looking at the projection like, what's next? Is there another setup next? We can't get it off the day. We can't get it off the 4 hour. We have to come in a little bit closer to look at that price action, and then something's going to be revealed. I'm going to zoom in to the 1 hour chart. Looks like a bunch of gibberish, okay? Looks like a little kind of, it looks like this thing is consolidating. But if you remember, I told you inside of consolidations, that's where you actually can find these advanced patterns. So if I come zoom in, I'm going to reveal something very special and very powerful to you. It looked like it was consolidating and moving sideways, but it actually looks like there is somewhat, a little bit, you know, a little bit of kind of like a little wedge coming up. But let's get a little bit more into it, because drum roll, what are we here for? This is the Harmonic Trading Club, baby. You know what it is. So let's jump right into it. Bam, he comes right back to us. This time, I'm not going to write out the rules of engagement. I'm just going to put the pattern here, talk about it, and then we'll get into projections. Another impulse right here, swing low to swing high up here, okay? Identify impulse. Remember, you got to be able to identify this stuff. Your eyes will train and sharpen the more you get better at advanced pattern recognition, okay? Because they're all pretty much the same. Swing low to swing high, or X to A leg coming down here. This retracement right here, 54% B leg. Come right up here, 62% C, and down here for a fill at 880, come on, 6, okay? So, lo and behold, when it was doing all of that stuff, and even though it looked like SPY was slowing down on the larger time frames, he was coming to give us this big bat pattern. Even on a 1 hour chart, we'll talk about how powerful it is. This is how powerful it is. Okay, 3-bar reversal setup, not A plus though, but it's a 3-bar. It's like a C minus or something, okay? No engulfing candle, no doji, but you still get 3-bar reaction. That's how powerful this technique can be, okay? 3rd bar closing above the 2nd. It's not, neither one of them are right, but this could have been taken next bar market. This could have been fill on at 10:30, entry at 11:30 when this candle right here closed. That's how this could have been taken for a trader who, let's say they had like a small little option or something like that, would absolutely be in profit. But that's not it, all right? That's not it, because now, remember that little bit of trend that I talked about that you're riding here? Remember this guy here? You get to ride that, and you get to use extensions for the target. So it'd be swing low to swing high, minimum 127. Grab the extension tool, swing low right here to swing high at the point A, coming back. Now, what this does is it allows us to finally have a projection, kind of prediction, kind of forecasting what we can expect. We can see SPY getting very close to $700. So $691. That is not a trade signal. That is not a projection. It's not a prediction. I'm not saying that SPY is going to go to $691, but technically that's what's on the chart. All I can do is respect that and understand that the way that I view the market and how the market moves. When you got something like that, off top, people, I can tell you, at minimum, you can expect a retest of that high back up there at 688. 691, that's only $3 more, but it allows it to break and close and finally get up out of there and continue moving, okay? So, that being said, I think we got it all. I didn't want to use the profit and loss tools. I mean, I could throw that in there and say if somebody came, even post market, why it's closed, or tomorrow. There's really no telling. But this thing is active, live, and ready to go. Pretty safe too, as long as these stops are below below the PRZ, the potential reversal zone of that bat, and it's a damn good opportunity. So we got to cover how we got here. That big Gartley pattern off the daily came in close to the 1 hour and saw that there was a Gartley pattern on the day, came in close to the 1 hour, saw that there's a bat pattern there, and hey, it's really all we can do for the hidden setup series. Both of these were there, but it's going to be hard to catch them without really understanding advanced pattern recognition and harmonics. So, along with a lot of Fibonacci structure analysis in the end. So, I think that's pretty much it. Both of these patterns are covered in the Harmonic Trading Academy playlist module 5, both Gartley and Bat, as well as everything else that we taught. There's a module that has all this 3-bar reversal stuff, as well as Fibonacci, advanced Fibonacci, and everything that we do pertaining to structure analysis. So jump right in. I would suggest that beginner traders start at the beginning in module 1 and continue to work your way through the most amazing academy that exists in the world, free right here on YouTube, end to end. Okay, think that's all we got on this one. You guys be good, take care of yourself in the market. Hope you enjoyed this one. Hope that it's useful, hope that it provides value, and I will see you on the next video.